Julio, what's going on, man? Emmanuel from Mr. and Mrs. Leeds here. I believe one of my team members, Devin, specifically called you and you gave us the green light to go ahead and send us into your inbox. If it wasn't you specifically, it was either a receptionist or somebody we talked to over the phone. Thanks a lot for giving us the ability, whether it was you or your team. Either way, Julio, the goal of this video is not to confuse you or to give you insight that's just not relevant to you. Rather, it's to give you the ability to have authority, autonomy, and specific discernment around the decisions you make around the marketing side. And they give you the ability to understand exactly what's going on in your market and how we can help you with that specifically. Whether it's a consultant thing or whether it's something where you want us to completely do it for you, we're down for both. We're in Colorado Springs as well, too. Have multiple clients around here that you can call and actually check us and make sure they're actually real. Mr. and Mrs. Leeds is the company. So let's jump right in. So 3 things I'm going to talk about is going to be content, backlinks, and citations. Let's get started, man. So first thing I see here is going to be Denver #1 electrician, call before 5 p.m. Get your 50% off your service call, $50 off your service call. Dude, I love offers. So really cool that you have an offer on the first. Like, this is so cool that you have an offer on your home page. This is really good because most people really, really love this when they get $50 off or whatever of their service call. The biggest thing is you need to make sure your content like this, panel electrician system upgrades, it needs to be relevant to Denver. All right, all this needs to be relevant to Denver. So it would be like we specialize in Denver electrical system upgrades, right? So Denver electrical system upgrades. We specialize, or at Mountiain, we don't just fix problems; we restore power with purpose from quick Denver residential repairs. Here's the thing, man. This is something that really people don't know. Most people aren't reading this stuff anyway. They're not. This stuff is optimized for Google, not optimized for humans. Not saying we're going to write something that doesn't make sense, but most people aren't actually reading this through and throughout. If they come to an electrical page, it's simply because they want to know what your offer is, and they're going to, because you have that up front, they're going to click on this and they're going to opt in, or they either going to call you or they're going to come from a lead form. All right. So I see reliable electrician in Denver, Colorado. Is this a keyword that people search up? I don't think so. I just looked at it. Actually, not that I don't think so. I know it's not because I already looked at it specifically. Right. Electrical Denver is something that people are searching up. Electrician serving Denver. Nobody searches up electrician serving Denver. They search up electrician Denver. All right. So these are small things that you can do to actually optimize and rank for Denver, Colorado. You're also not specifically saving your images. So Google, whenever they're crawling your website with bots and they're indexing your website, they're looking at your images too. What are they saved as? Right? Are they saved as electrician Denver? Or are they saved as IMTGB whatever? Right? You want to be able to optimize these images as well too. Okay. So when we look at your website, this is a tool that we use called Ahrefs. Ahrefs simply just goes in the background of your website, crawls it, sees what you're being searched up for, and it pulls it up for me to be able to see. We pay this for like $300 for this tool. You can look it up. It's actually very, very, very popular. It's also a very trusted tool as well, too. The only keyword that's being pulled up for your specific system or for your specific website is Mountain Electric, and then 20 people are searching that up a month, and none of them are actually coming to your website. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to say is Google doesn't even know where you're at. Like, Google doesn't even know that you're an electrician in Denver. It's basically what I'm trying to say. Google has no clue. Okay, if you look at Piper Electric, the first thing you see on this website is going to be Denver electrician. Electrical contractors in Denver. Denver's best electrician. Excuse me again. But it's very clear what they do, right? Denver electrician. Like, this is what your website needs to look like in terms of the copy that's written on the website. It needs to be relevant to your specific service location and the service itself. So if you aren't trying to run a page for panel upgrades, it needs to be Denver panel upgrades. Right? It needs to be very, very clear what exactly service you do and the location that you're based out of. That's how Google knows exactly what you do. This will give you proof that they're ranking with this specific method. If you go to organic search, organic keywords, you'll see here that electrician Denver is one of the biggest keywords. 300 people are searching that up a month. 103 of those people, out of those 300 that search up electrician Denver go to Piper Electric. That's more than a third of the searches go to one specific company. Right? They're doing this because they're ranking the right way. Not only is it keywords, not only is it content, it's also something we call backlinks, which I'm going to go into next. But before that, I want to go over keyword difficulty, this KD. Simply is how hard is the rank on a scale of 1 to 100. So 14, obviously, on a scale of 14 compared to 100, obviously isn't that big. Isn't that difficult? You have different keywords like Denver electrician, Denver electricians, Denver electrician with the N, no S, Denver electrician Denver, 500, 300, 150. We're looking at 800 right there. That's 950 right there. Like, there's so much traffic in Denver. Like, everybody can split a pie if you really want to. All right, so this is an example of what's working in Denver and how you can do the exact same thing when it comes to content. When it comes to backlinks, my man, backlinks are simply pretty, the way I'll explain it is an example is just think about it back in school, whether junior high or high school. You're wearing decent shoes, Vans sneakers, whatever. But after Christmas break, you come in with Jordans, you come in with Travis Scott's, you're wearing Balenciagas. Like, you're wearing whatever popular shoe was popping at the time, and all of a sudden you get relevance, you get popularity. Dude, look at this guy, he's wearing these shoes, X, Y, and Z. Google plays the exact same game, right? Google plays the popularity game. So what you want to do is go get some fresh sneakers. And Google as a fresh sneakers is a fresh backlink. So you want to get backlinks from powerful sources. And there's an example of that. If you look at your biggest competitor, Piper Electric, you want to get it from Colorado trade schools. And this is something we do all the time, so it's not hard at all for us to do specifically. BBB is a really big directory. It says Crete United. It says types of security lighting. So this is going to be relevant to electricians as well too. Can you get 11 kilowatt home charger? This is relevant to electrician niche. So you want to grab these specific backlinks that are relative to the electrician niche. Sorry, man. It's 10:53 where I'm at. Relative to the electrician niche, and actually link that back to your website. That is the goal. Is what we'll do at scale. We'll do that in volume, and we'll do that. We'll grab the exact same backlinks that are powerful. And we're also, and then we will also grab more powerful links than them as well too. Now, if you look at your backlinks currently right now, you'll notice that you have really spammy links like topics, whatever that says. The impact of reviews on SEO performance. Like, this has no domain traffic. So Google does not trust these links. Actually, it does the opposite because they see that they're trying to push links that have no domain traffic. All right, you have Yellow Pages backlinks, which is really good. But all these SEO zoomies, like all these backlinks that, not saying you got it from Fiverr, but you can get from Fiverr, it's not good to have on your website because Google actually does the opposite to your rankings, okay? Then lastly, last two things rather, when it comes to citations, meaning how many times your name, address, and phone number is aligned within Google. You want to have on Yelp, you want to have the same name, address, and phone number on Facebook, on Bing, on Yahoo. All these need to be aligned so there's congruency and Google can actually build trust with you. If there's an area where there's no congruency, you will not pop up on Google or on Google Business Profile, where 90% of people call anyway, and out of those calls, they convert at about, a 60, 70% click because they're calling you. You have the ability to be able to close that deal immediately. Okay, on your Google Business Profile, there's no address attached to it. Dude, even if you're in a subsidy of Denver and you're like, hey, I want to rank for a Denver city. That's the reason why I didn't have it on here. They're Arvada, and they're still ranking for a Denver city, for the city of Denver. So I'll put my location on here to be able to get people to call me because nobody will see you if you have no location on here, no specific address on here. It's just not possible to actually rank. Like I said, it comes down to name, address, and phone number. If you take out address, then they won't rank you. I didn't mean to put the middle finger up. I'm so sorry about that. That's kind of how it operates and how it works. If you have any questions about the specific how this works, we can absolutely do this for you. There's no reason why I can't come in, Julio, and absolutely crush this for you. If you want to do this yourself, take this insight that you have and take this for yourself and actually apply it for your own company. Absolutely, you can do that. But I'm out here in Colorado Springs. You're probably like an hour away. I'll pay for gas money. I'll pay for lunch. We can sit down, have a conversation, see exactly how we can help you out, and essentially, man, scale your company, man, at the end of the day. But my intention of this video is not necessarily just for that. My intention of the video is for you to take it if you want it, if you want to do it yourself. As long as you see value from this and you have the ability to create discernment for any other marketing company you work with currently right now, or create discernment for your team, it's a win-win for both of us as well too. So thanks lots for watching the video. If you have any questions, comment on this video or comment to the email. Appreciate you a lot, man. Talk to you soon.